If I had to go back to zero and start my wedding photography business all over again, how would I do it? Or if I had to move my business across the country, how would I do that? Hi, I'm in Delaware. Oh no, my pants are blue. Over the next few minutes, I am going to break down both strategies as well as give you the keys that you need to know to grow and scale a wedding photography business. And also, not to alarm you, but there is one trap that you absolutely need to avoid, like this common ghost. Okay, that's not scary enough. How about this guy? Why is he wearing a hat? Maybe we can get him crawling at the ground at the camp. Nah, that's much worse. First, who am I? It doesn't matter. Here's a photograph of me eating pizza. Second, let's get to it. And as a note, if you want a much more in-depth guide to what we're going to talk about today, head on over to the members website, Book More Weddings 2022. Give you everything you need to know in lovely, exquisite detail. It's a weird descriptor. But it will give you the 10 specific marketing keys to success in 2022. If I was 18 again, I had just purchased my first digital SLR because I sold a video game account and I bought, that's a story for another time. How would I be my own boss and not in some sketchy MLM way?
Do you want to hear about an incredible business opportunity where you can be your own boss? No, it's not a pyramid scheme. It's a direct selling network marketing company, and I'm a home-based distributor.
That's a good song. But not in a sketchy MLM way, more in a way that I get to have the financial freedom of a mid-level executive of a Fortune 500 company, but I never actually have to go into the office. And oh yeah, look at that B-roll. I'm in my own B-roll. My office can be wherever my phone and laptop are. And yours could be too. I don't have nothing to sell you at this time in the video. So how do you get your business to a point where you have both financial and time freedom to go to places like Kenya or Antarctica or even Delaware? Ah, the blue pants again. And here are the keys. We're going to go through the easy ones first and then the trap at the very end. Step one, a little bit harder than you think. You have to narrowly focus specifically on wedding photography. If you want to be the best wedding photographer, you have to completely immerse yourself in the industry like this kid at his fake stock footage birthday party. And the cake, I think, is a metaphor for you're immersing yourself in the business, I think. I don't know, I just found this insane B-roll clip. Figured I had to use it. And you're already on the right track by learning and immersing yourself here on YouTube. But what the next step is to actually get out there and immerse yourself in the community in real life, get-togethers, set up lunches, set up a photographers only spacewalk. That might be out of scope. But like a good neighbor, State Farm immerse yourself in the industry. I try to make it something that you remember. But immerse yourself in the industry. In real life, on the internet, in everything. You're a wedding photographer, declare yourself the best wedding photographer. We're not gonna go into that quote. Step number 2, build your portfolio. Don't wait for it to come to you like this stock footage man. Get out there, be resourceful, set up shoots, and roll your suitcase down a road in the sunset like this stock footage lady. As I was here. The more you're looking for opportunities, the more that will find you. At a very bare minimum, with no portfolio, I would be setting up 2 shoots per week with couples. I would do everything I could to convince them to wear something that looked like a wedding, or if they're already married, to put their wedding clothes back on. I am doing this both to build portfolio, as well as meet new couples in the area, and also build SEO. So I would be doing those shoots at places that people on Google will be searching for when they've just got engaged. They're looking for a place to do their wedding photos. Maybe they're looking for a venue, a garden to have their ceremony at. Be in front of them wherever they're going to be searching. Again, more of that in Book More Weddings 2022. And with all of that content that you've created, build an inspiring slideshow. After Effects template, trendy design, and smooth animation. This is just B-roll again. The slideshow doesn't matter. Be actively in control and building your portfolio at all times. Again, can't get this guy out of the ceiling. Step number 3, I'm way over here this time, marketing. I'd be running paid ads, putting together a mailing list, getting a new focal website, as well as the back end to keep your life organized. That's out of scope of the marketing segment, but it's important. Becoming a preferred vendor at wedding venues, putting together styled shoots with other wedding vendors, and changing up my Instagram and social strategies to be something that is actually working in 2022. And then there's one more secret. For all of this to work, you actually have to find out what the market wants. Here's a bunch of inspiring stock footage B-roll to amp you up. You have to find out what the market wants and create a business within it. If you go against the market and you try to do something outside of what it currently allows, you are going to find a lot of resistance, especially if you're new and unknown. And then step 4, profit. This floor is too loud to do these walking takes. That might sound too simple, but it is kind of the truth. It's a very linear process to growth in the wedding photography industry, and you got to be willing to put in the work. Also, if I was moving my business across the country to an entirely new location, all of the exact same steps would apply. I'd be setting up those portfolio shoots, even if I already had portfolio, in order to get into the SEO of the local market, as well as meet people, just excuses to go out to do photos, set up styled shoots if you have the portfolio that will allow you to work with the top vendors in the area already. And overall, just do smart marketing and profit. Now, I said that there's a trap. like this shitty stock B-roll. The trap is a weird trap. You're unfortunately probably not going to find the immediate support of your friends and family. Friends have probably seen many other photographers that are friends, start up photography businesses. They're not going to share your page on the internet. Family is going to support you a lot in the beginning, but quickly when you're not generating any revenue or profit, you're going to notice that their support maybe starts to dwindle or maybe starts to almost become the opposite, that like go back to getting a real job and stop trying to do this stupid photography thing. If you're fortunate enough to have someone in your corner to actually be encouraging and excited about your success, that's amazing. You're definitely the exception. But like this stock B-roll, man, for most of us, it's going to be very hard. And the number one key above all others is to learn to stay self-motivated. You are the person that is going to make your business successful. No one is going to drag you into success. It's hard work, but with a focal website, I'm kidding. I'm not gonna sell you on a website in this video. It's hard, but success on the other side is worth the journey. You don't ever have to work for anyone ever again. You don't have to go to an office or a restaurant. You wake up whenever you want, work whenever you want, where you want. Here's stock B-roll of me writing in a notebook in Iceland. Wow, life is great, right? This could be you writing in a notebook in Iceland while being filmed by my friend Blair. You can hire Blair if you want. He's for hire. Honestly, I'm very happy that I put in the hard work and I did come out the other side. Hopefully my story has in some way either inspired you to get started or to get more on your way if you're in a hard spot where maybe you're not finding that support of friends and family. Don't be a stock footage failure man. Be a stock footage success lady. Or these stock footage dogs in chef hats. Seriously, why does this exist? If you want more in-depth detail, head on over to the members website. Book More Weddings 2022 will get you even more on your way and more in detail with all the things, like all the bullet points of paid ads, full video rather than just a bullet point that you're like, oh, I should do paid ads. This actually lets you know how to go on Facebook and target your local area, and specifically newly engaged females within your local area between a certain age range and within, 30 miles, 50 kilometers of your city. Very, very powerful tools and a lot in there that will really help you get successful in the, if you sign up for a membership, you also get all my presets. So you get everything. It's all the things I've ever created. That's all for today. Hopefully you found this video helpful, and please leave a like and don't forget to subscribe. If this is like the third video you've watched, you should subscribe at this point. This is the universe being like, maybe do that. I'll just stand here a minute. Maybe I'll put some things on the screen. These are other videos that you can go and watch if you so desire. They're things that I created for you.